Okay, CSS stand for Cascading Style Sheets. So dia punya short form dia CSS lah. Okay, look at the syntax. The syntax. So you need to understand the syntax. Firstly, the selector. Selector is the HTML element. For example, H1 followed by curly bracket ni. So inside the curly bracket, we put the definition of the CSS. For example, we want to change the color. So color blue. The next definition to differentiate between the next definition letak semicolon. Okay, second definition font size 12. Macam C++ jugalah end of the statement tu. Ataupun kita boleh tulis macam ni. Ni H1 kan. So ni another example dia guna P for paragraph. So dia punya definition buat structure dia. Letak dalam curly bracket. So inside curly bracket, the first star is color, red, semicolon. Text align, semicolon. The value is center. In CSS, it call it as a property. Color, text align. There are a lot of property. You need to explore as many as you can lah. This one is the style. Ni dia guna internal kan. Put into the head section. So every paragraph will apply this style. For example, hello world. The first paragraph hello world. Second paragraph this paragraph style with CSS. Dua-dua guna style yang sama. Kan? Okay. Contoh kita masukkan style lain. Kita masuk style H1. Green. Align. Left. Example kita nak guna H1. H1 is the title. So you can run here. Run, then this is the title. The second H1 also will apply the same second. Okay, the second. Di atas ni kita letak first. First title. Dia akan apply the same style because here we use selector H1. So semua dia ni. Okay, tengok lagi. Macam mana pula? Serata kita nak buat yang ni guna style lain, yang ni guna style lain. Dua-dua H1. Tengok. Okay, the second one you can use ID to the selector. Okay, ID selector use the ID attribute of HTML element to select a specific element. Okay. In order to use ID, we put hash. Hashtag lah. Hash ni. Simbol hash. Okay. For example, here, hash para1. Okay, this one is ID para1. Okay, so example, text align, center, color red. So how to use? To use the ID. Example, we have the ID para1. Okay, in order to use, we just put ID. P ID para1. For example, dia akan apply this one. Center red, color red. How about without applying ID? So di sini dia ada dua example. Sini with the ID, apply ID, and second one without applying the ID. Okay, so we not apply, then it will use the default one lah, default style. Both use paragraph. Once we declare the ID, so we can use a different HTML element. Okay, for example H1. Okay, so we can apply to any element lah using this ID. For example, we put ID. ID equal to para1. Okay, example we have two title. Okay, second title not apply the para1 ID. Tengok. Para1 apply ni. Kalau second one, this is the title. So kita boleh decide which one you want to apply and which one we do not need. Class. Beside ID, we also can create class. How to create class? Okay, to create class, kalau ID we put hash, right? But for the class we put dot ataupun dipanggil period. Period dot. Okay, different ID and class. Kalau you nampak hash dengan dot tu, tahulah apa maksud dia kan? Okay, now we declare the class. Okay, dot center. So we define the style dia, text align, center, color red. Okay. For example, we have this style dot center. So how to use the class? The difference between applying ID is we use class attribute lah. H1 class center. P class. Nampak tak? So we can use either one lah, ID or class. Okay, example kita guna H1 class, class center. P class, style class juga. So dia apply. H1 ni sebab dia H1 tu sendiri pun dah dia jadi besar kan. Okay, next. We also can impose element to the class. For example, the class we want to use for the paragraph. So we can put P in front. P dot center means this class belong to the paragraph. Boleh tak? Tadi kita buat dot class dot center saja. Dot center ni means we can apply to whole element lah. Tapi kalau kita nak specific to element, we can put which element. Example P. Tengok. For example, we put P. Okay, P dot center. So, example sini P saja. So, example dia guna hash. H1 apply class. Tak jadilah. Nampak dia warna hitam. Dia punya class dia punya definition dia red sepatutnya kan. Red dengan center. Tapi bila kita apply on different element, it will not affected lah. So dekat P saja yang dia apply. You also can apply more than one class. Macam mana pula ni? Class ni dia punya special ataupun dia punya advantage if we compare to ID is it can apply more than one class. Contoh dia class center large. Tengok ni. Okay, for example, we have two class, P.center and another P.large. Okay, P.center to centralize the text and color to red, and the P.large we want to change the size to 300%. So look at the first one. Okay, this one is applied to the P. So this one H1. H1 did not apply juga as class center. So not apply. So the result dia will not apply the style. Okay, dia tak apply style tu warna hitam ni. Sepatutnya color warna merah. Maksud dia tak apply lah ni. How about P? P center. This one apply the center attribute. Okay, center and red. So this paragraph will be red and center aligned. Dia warna merah dengan center. Dia apply dia ni. This style. How about third? P class center large. Dia letak dua-dua sekali. Center, lepas tu dia letak ada space large. So maksud dia boleh apply dua-dua sekali. Center and large. This paragraph will red, center large and large font size. Dia boleh boleh apply banyak style ni kalau kita guna class. Okay. Okay, another one, you can use universal selector. So universal selector ni can apply to anyone lah. Ni guna asterisk ni ataupun star ni. Letak asterisk tu dia apply untuk semua sekali. Universal. Kalau universal ni macam mana pula ni? For example, dia punya ni. Dia punya definition dia center, color blue. So bila once dia declare as the universal selector, this type meant for all selector. So dia akan apply semua lah. Walaupun dia tak implement, tak letak ID ataupun class without specifying the ID or class. So dia akan apply berlaku. H1 kan, H1 dia tak ada letak apa-apa pun, ID ke kelas ke, tak ada. Without attribute ID and class. So dia akan apply juga. Ni pula sama juga, paragraph. Yang ni letak para1. Para1 ni tak ada apa-apa kan, tak merujuk apa-apa. Tapi dia apply juga. Dia semua sekali lah dia apply this attribute. Kalau kita buat universal selector. Ada macam-macam lagi lah. Ni ada lagi grouping selector. Dia boleh buat secara group. Ni. H1, H2, FP. Semua apply yang ni. Boleh juga. Kalau tadi kita guna P saja kan. Dia boleh groupkan this definition. Dia boleh apply untuk semua ni. H1, H2, FP. So that's all for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan bye-bye.